welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you some healthy snack ideas. So whether or not you are headed back to school or you are like me and you work all year long and you don't get your summer off, either way, it is so important to just pack some healthy snacks to kind of fuel you throughout your day, whether that's at school or at work. Having healthy snacks on hand throughout the day is so important to just not only fuel your body, but also just stay energized and be able to just get through your work day or school day. So I'm going to be sharing with you some of my favorite on-the-go snacks that are super easy to just take on the go, easy to throw together, like no frills, back to basics, just very simple snacks that are also going to be very, very filling and keep you full. So my very first snack idea is super easy to take on the go because it is a bar, and these kind of bars are something that I've personally been eating for years because I really just love them, and those are Kind bars. So the reason that I am obsessed with Kind bars and have been eating them for a long time is because the ingredients are real, they're recognizable, you can read the ingredient list, and it's also very short. They're just like a real food bar. They don't have a whole lot going on in there. They're not super processed at all, really. And I love that because it's kind of hard to find bars out there that are like that, and even the ones that do are typically really high in sugar, and these ones aren't. They also don't have a ton of sodium, no genetically engineered ingredients or anything like that. I mean, it's just a real bar. And they also don't have any sugar alcohols, which is something that I like. The only reason I kind of avoid them is because, you know, it's a lab-made or lab-processed sugar. It's not a real ingredient. And also, if you eat them in large amounts, it can cause GI distress, so I just kind of like to avoid them, and they are in a lot of bars. So Kind was actually nice enough to collaborate with this video, so thank you, Kind, for sponsoring this video. I love getting to work with brands that I'm just like, I love, and like I've always been a patron of their company, I guess you could say. So they actually sent me a sample box with a bunch of different bars, and it's got a nice little variety in there. So you have like your classic Kind bars that I typically think of, like just like the nuts and chocolate, or just different kinds of nuts in a bar with maybe some dried fruit or like caramel or something like that. And those are really good and tasty. Matt specifically loves these. He brings one to work like almost every day. Like we're a fan of Kind bars. And they also have like little fruit bars. It's just pressed fruit. Fruit is the only thing in the ingredients, except for it may have chia seeds as well. And I specifically like the ones with the chia seeds because it just adds like that extra fiber and a little bit of protein boost just to make them a little more filling. And then they also just have some granola bars in there and so like some little breakfast bars, which are great if you're just like on the go and you need something to grab. If you guys would like to try out the 10 snack variety box yourself, you absolutely can. And you can also get a monthly subscription for Kind bars if you guys are interested. So I will leave that link down below and you can go check it out. My second snack idea is pure and simple and delicious, and that is just pairing some kind of fruit with some kind of nuts. So I would say that my favorite fruit and nut pairing just to eat on its own is hands down blueberries and almonds. I just think this is such a tasty snack. Blueberries are probably some of my favorite berries, and I love almonds. But really any kind of fruit you have in the fridge or in your pantry, and just pair it with any kind of nut, like almonds or walnuts are definitely like my go-tos. Not only is this pairing going to be delicious, but also it's really filling because you've got fiber and good carbohydrates from the berries, and then you also have protein and fat from the nuts. So all of those four things combined together are going to give you like the greatest satisfaction and make you feel full the longest, and also it is so easy to throw together. My third snack is similar but not exactly the same, and that is pairing some kind of fruit with some kind of nut butter. So my favorite is definitely hands down like an apple. I love like a Pink Lady apple or a Macintosh apple, and pairing that with some almond butter or peanut butter. It's so good, such a classic, and it's just so easy. You just quick slice up the apple either that morning or the night before your work or school day, throw it in a plastic bag or Tupperware. Recently I've been like really into those like reusable plastic bags. I'm like loving those. Again, the snack is going to be super filling because you've got good carbs and fiber from the apple, and then you've got your protein and fat from the nut butter. So you can switch it up. You can use any kind of fruit you want, banana, apple. I mean, really it's limitless. You can try whatever you want and just kind of find your favorite combination. And then also you can try all different kinds of nut butters and peanut butters or sunflower seed butters, walnut butters. I mean, the list goes on and on. There's so many different combinations you can use for like such a simple snack where you can actually like keep it interesting so you're not eating like the same thing all the time. My fourth snack is another simple one, and that is pairing some Greek yogurt with some fruit and then maybe even adding some add-ins as well. So as far as Greek yogurt, I always typically go for Greek yogurt or any kind of like concentrated yogurt over plain yogurt just because it has so much more protein, and regular yogurt just doesn't have that much. It's just not going to be that filling, and it tends to have like way more sugar than it does protein, and it's just like, it's not the best option. So if you're not a huge Greek yogurt fan, just give it a whirl, keep trying it, you'll get used to it. It really is like such a better yogurt option, or Icelandic or anything like that. Any of that thicker yogurt is just going to be much more concentrated and therefore have much higher protein. So I typically like to either go for plain of any kind of Greek or Icelandic yogurt, or if I want to do a flavored yogurt, most of the time I will go for Siggi's. That's one of my favorite yogurt brands, just because their flavored yogurts aren't quite as high in sugar as most other ones out there. You would be amazed to see how much sugar is in some of these little Greek yogurt packs, like more than a Hershey's bar, which is ridiculous. So you definitely just want to keep an eye on that because they can get high. So I like pairing some Siggi's yogurt or just plain, you know, whatever kind of Greek yogurt you want with fruit. So you could do berries or like sliced up peaches now that it's summer, that sounds so good, or even bananas, and then adding a little cinnamon or even a little nut butter or some nuts sprinkled on top. It's going to be nice and filling. Again, get that protein, that fat from the nuts or fat from the yogurt depending on what kind of yogurt you buy, and then you're getting that fiber and those good carbs from the fruit that you're adding on. Such a simple snack, so filling and so good. My fifth snack, again, is another just simple classic one, and that is some veggies and hummus. So the good thing about this snack idea is there are so many different flavors of hummus out there now. It's actually crazy. I mean, you can get like everything bagel, you can get like a nice spicy one, you can get one that has like avocado blended in. I mean, there's just so many different options, so you can have a lot of fun, switch it up with like a different kind of hummus every week, or you know, whatever you want to do. But it's just a great way to just have a lot more variety with something that is just so incredibly simple. And then as far as the veggies, you can obviously switch that up too. I feel like baby carrots is like, you know, an obvious option, but another thing that, or another way that how I really like to eat carrots raw is like carrot chips. If you see them, not all grocery stores carry them, but just look in the produce section and they're actually cut like crinkle or like ruffled chips. I mean, they're raw carrots, they're not like fried chips or anything, but I just love those. I don't know, there's something about just like the texture of them I just find so much more delicious than baby carrots, and they also don't get slimy. But I do love my baby carrots too, so you could do some carrots with the hummus, you could do celery. Another thing I love is slicing up some bell pepper. It's just so like crunchy and delicious, and I love bell pepper in hummus. And again, you're getting a little bit of protein as well as some carbs from the hummus because it's blended up chickpeas, and there's also gonna be a little bit of oil in there, so that will add some extra fat to help you feel more full. And then of course your veggies are gonna have a lot of fiber, so that's gonna help you feel more full and satisfied for longer as well. My sixth snack is perfect if you are looking for something savory, but again, you want to keep it real simple and not mess around, and that is just doing some cheese with some kind of like whole grain crackers. My favorite crackers like ever to pair with cheese, or really just anything with like spread some hummus on there, are actually from Trader Joe's. They're just called like the whole grain crisp breads, I believe. They're just like, they've got great ingredients, they're very simple, they've got some seeds on there for a lot of crunch, and I just like them because they're just very simple and they've got awesome ingredients. So you can pair this with any kind of cheese you want. Sometimes I will do like little squares of cheddar cheese that I can buy like individually wrapped, or you can never go wrong with just a good old cheese stick. So just pairing a little bit of that cheese with the crackers, again, you're getting fat and protein from the cheese, and then you're getting that fiber and those good carbs from the crackers. So again, gonna be nice and filling, like a really just nice, well-rounded snack that's gonna keep you full and energized for a few hours. So those are all of my snack ideas, guys. I hope that you found them helpful. Again, I like to keep it real simple. I don't mess around. I just like to have some really just like easy options that are not only like simple to prepare and have all the things I need on hand, but also are like super simple just to throw together and actually bring with me. So those are all great snacks if you just want something simple you can bring with you on the go, and it's just like a no-brainer. So I hope that you guys found those helpful. If you have any like go-to snack ideas that you love that are easy to throw together, please let me know down below, because I'm always looking for more, you know, options to add to my little rotation. And of course, I'm sure all of you guys will love, you know, sharing your favorite snacks down in the comments below. But that is all I have for this video. Thank you so much again to Kind Bars for collaborating with me and sponsoring this video. Make sure to subscribe if you guys haven't already, so you never miss any of my upcoming videos. And of course, you can follow me on Instagram and Snapchat so we can hang out more on a daily basis. But that's all I have for today, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!
future sings aloud.